Thailand currently has an estimated population of 65 million people. Bangkok is the capital city of Thailand. This is a modern city with well-developed transport and communication infrastructure. It's also the main tourism domain of the country. Thailand attracts close to 5 million tourists each year. Thailand has various cultures and people. For example, don't touch the head of anyone, especially someone you don't know, even the head of a baby, as the head is considered sacred in Buddhism and the place of thought and being. Thais believe the head is the most sacred part of the body. The feet are considered as the base part of the body. Don't rest your feet or put your shoes on the table. Don't show the bottom of your feet to someone, like propping your feet up on something. It is disrespectful as the feet are dirty and lowest part of your body. When entering important religious sites like a Buddha, you will be required to dress more appropriately. Shorts are not allowed for both men and women. For women, short dresses as long sleeveless dresses are also not allowed. This is some idea from the foreigner about Thai cultures.
My name's Henry Coleman. I'm an Australian and I'm from Western Australia.
My name's Barbara. Dave. We're from England. I've been in Thailand now for
9 days.
9 days.
I think Thailand is people in here are very polite and very kind. Smile everywhere.
Any Thai culture? Not really that I'd be able to sort of explain to you. Do you know?
We know that people are friendly and
It's a lot different to our country.
it's good to give and to give it.
I like the thing that's the best feature of Thailand is the fact that the people are so friendly. If you fall down, someone will help you up. Not like some countries where you go there and people will leave you. Very friendly people, it's a very striking thing. So the people are very nice. So that's one of the things that draws us here. Plus seeing the country, I like seeing different countries and it's close to where we live, so it doesn't take too long. If we went to Europe it would cost maybe 33 hours of flight. When I come here it's just a day flight, so it's not too bad.
People are very friendly here.
A little bit. I have some Thai friends. They're always teaching me different things, such as words to say, because we try and speak a little bit of the language so we're not rude when we go and meet someone. The Thai culture, as I know, is not probably as comprehensive as I'd like, but I learn every time I come here.
The most different is Thai culture is more traditional, but the Chinese culture now is more modern.
I think there's a lot of differences. People are the same the world over. It's just how their backgrounds develop which makes them look a little different. Australia's only been going 200 years. We were actually created by England because they sent all their convicts over to Australia, so it was a prison island. So we've got a different outlook to a lot of other people. Thai's got a quite proud tradition going back centuries. So you've been able to build up a lot of foundations of history which we don't possess. So ours is relatively young, yours is relatively, shall we say, older or more mature. But there's a lot of things which we learn because we developed from, shall we say, more peaceful scenarios.
How you respect the king and your religion is different to our country. Much more different.
probably not to the same extent as you would have. We have more what they call a laid back outlook. We make jokes about anything, even if it's a serious thing. So what it is we do have certain taboos. One of them is that if someone's in need, you should always help them. And you'll find, generally speaking, Australians, if you're in Australia and you've got lost, you'd have someone that can help you. That's what we found was part of the way of how we deal with people. Plus we're unique in as much as you can go to Australia and not know someone's name, and you can still talk to them because we have this language which is universal. We call somebody mate. If I didn't know somebody and I ran into him and he's in the street and he was looking for something, I could say, can I help you, mate? So it's like a name which can be used universally to anybody. It sort of, shall we say, breaks down the barriers, so you can get to know people a lot easier, a lot quicker, and be more helpful. The other thing is Australia is one of those countries which is, Thailand's got, as I say, 64 million people. It has some resources. Australia's got 22 million people. Where I come from, the state is so big, we only have 2 million in the whole state. So we're over-resourced and underpopulated. But we still have a very, very harsh environment. Yours is much better. When I say that, you have more range. The water supply is much better. So it's a very interesting place. It's enjoyable. You have some beautiful spots. Very good. Ours is beautiful, but in a different way. We're rugged. It's barren. It's dry. It's hotter. When I came here, it was 30-odd degrees and humid. Where I came from, it was 38 degrees. And it was that way for a few days. So I wasn't coming into a hotter place. It was actually cooler than where I came from.
Because, for example, if Thai people cannot touch the hand, they cannot the food point to others. This is not allowed, but in my country this is okay.
Yeah, I don't know whether, like, in a little booklet we had that explains some of the things you should do over
you have
here.
to do like respect.
Yes, and I think.
But then sometimes we don't know because, say Sawadi, you don't do it to everybody. Yeah, you don't do it to everybody, so sometimes we're not sure if, you know, a taxi driver, we should say, or a doorman, or somebody sweeping the road. Yeah, everybody has jobs, but there is a bit of a class system.
Yeah, that was one of our things at the end. They said in the sort of booklet, they said don't do it to like everybody, like clothes and all like that. But yes, if someone does it to you,
Maybe like elders.
yeah.
Yeah, I love Thailand.
I love Thailand. Thank you.
We love Thailand.